Hey girl, it's Winter. I'm just here to tell you that it's time to upgrade your skincare routine. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello. My name is Palmyra and we are currently in my bathroom. I, if you don't know, am a former Sephora skin specialist, meaning I would recommend skincare to all sorts of clients that came in, and I would also do perk facials on people. Lots of fun. I am now a skincare content creator and I'm here to help you cut through a lot of the BS that's in the skincare industry, and I will also bring you a natural makeup look and very honest review now and again as well. So welcome, and this video is extra special because I am collaborating with one of my favorite people on YouTube, Amanda. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am. Amanda is one of the realest people on YouTube. Her videos are just so authentic and genuine. She has not changed from when I first started watching her. I think I started watching her like years and years ago. I will put a little screenshot of the video in which I first discovered her, but I love her videos because before I started creating content, and I was always thinking, why is no one talking about this? I would type it into YouTube and her name would pop up. She does the best product comparisons, product reviews, product roundups, skin-like makeup looks. She and I have a very similar skin philosophy, and I think we are also very similar in our skin types as well. So it'll be really fun to see her skincare evening routine. And her videos, they just make me feel really good and happy. So super excited to do this with her. Let's get into it. Hello, you are all zoomed into the face, and right behind me is my little medicine cabinet, and this contains all of the products that I absolutely love. My approach when it comes to actives in skincare like retinols, acids, and vitamin C's is that less is more, meaning I rotate those products into my routine depending on how my skin is feeling. But the thing that I always make sure to do is cleanse my face with an oil-based cleanser. This is really amazing if you have sensitive or dry skin. I am gonna go in with the Iunik Calendula Complete Cleansing Oil. This guy is one of my absolute favorites, and I have a full review on it that I will link up here. So first things first, I'm going to dispense a little bit into my hands, and I'm just going to spread that over the skin. I absolutely love this cleansing oil. It just feels so lightweight and gentle, and I really like oil-based cleansers as a first cleanse. Sometimes I just leave them as my only cleanse if my skin is feeling particularly stripped or dry, and I'm just gonna go in here in tiny circles and just dissolve all of that makeup. This cleanser also contains calendula extract, which is really beneficial for inflamed skin. It also contains sunflower seed oil, which is great for dry skin, and as you can see, it emulsifies everything super easily. Now, I don't always double cleanse, but when I do, I go in with the Jung by Etude House pH 6.5 Whip Cleanser. I also have a full review on this guy. So it's a rich, foamy texture. Look at that. I really love this because it's pH balanced, it does not sting my eyes, and I think any kind of skin type would get along with this, particularly if you're really sensitive and you just are looking for a cleanser that isn't going to irritate your skin. This is extremely gentle, very affordable, and it's fragrance-free, paraben-free, free of dyes, formaldehyde, any of those products that might be irritating to sensitive skin types. I always feel like this cleanser makes me look like some kind of snow monster. This cleanser rinses off really easily, and it's super soothing. It contains panthenol, which is a hydrating humectant, and madecassoside, which is very anti-inflammatory. And now that I've patted everything dry and my skin is still a little bit damp from that cleanser, I'm going to go in with an essence. This is one of my favorite steps in my routine, but it's totally optional as the cleanser that we used is pH balanced. This is the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. Absolutely love this. It contains fermented skincare ingredients, and if you are new to hearing about fermented ingredients in your skincare, Basically, fermented ingredients help balance the microbiome on the skin, so any of that good bacteria that needs to thrive there to keep your skin happy, healthy, strong, less likely to be red, angry, or irritated, is essentially going to be helped by these fermented ingredients that contain probiotics, which really feed that good bacteria. This also contains rice ferment filtrate, which is very brightening. So this really just boosts my hydration levels, keeps my skin really bright, and preps it for any of the ingredients to come next. It's also super lightweight, so if you're oily or acne prone, don't be afraid to use essences in your routine as a way to hydrate the skin in a really lightweight layer. All right, next, while my face is still damp, I go in with a hydrating serum of choice, and I have two choices for this. I either go in with the Vichy Mineral 89 serum. This is a hyaluronic acid based serum. I absolutely adore it. Or I go in with the Niod Modulating Glucosides. If you're not new to my channel, you know how much I love this as an anti-inflammatory serum. So today I'm actually going to go in with the Modulating Glucosides, but I essentially alternate these as I see fit. This one is really going to help plump the skin as it contains hyaluronic acid, and this is really great when your skin is super inflamed. It's, I believe, $28 and contains a plethora of antioxidants, anti-inflammatory ingredients, and anti-aging ingredients. It has a pretty runny yellow texture, and this really soothes any of my irritation and dryness, including helps with my dermatitis. I am dermatitis prone, and often in the winter time or when I'm trying new products, I can get flare-ups, and I've seen a huge difference after using this product. And this is really amazing for anyone with rosacea, dermatitis, eczema, or any kind of irritation. It is really designed to help minimize redness, stinging, itching, basically all of the signs of an inflamed skin barrier. This has got your back, and it has some pretty impressive research behind it as well. All right, so we've cleansed, moisturized, added hydration, helped with inflammation, and now it's time to choose a treatment, and I have two. So over here I have a retinol. This is by Obagi. It's their 1% retinol cream. And then I also have my Faded treatment. This is by Topicals. So for treatments, you really have to ask yourself what your skin issues are and what you're trying to tackle. And you have to be careful to not overuse a bunch of things at once. I really like retinol because it helps fight the signs of aging. It's gonna help with texture, wrinkles, dark spots, and that's really what I'm looking for. I also really like the Topicals Faded because it contains tranexamic acid, melatonin, licorice root, niacinamide, and all of these are brightening ingredients that are also designed to fade hyperpigmentation. What I'm trying to currently fade is a few dark spots I have under my eyes from being in Orange County when I was younger and not wearing enough sunscreen. So you might notice that I actually have a dark patch under one of my eyes. This is more apparent in videos that I do in the daytime, but that is hyperpigmentation due to sun damage, and I am trying to currently fade it. So today I'm going to go in with my retinol step, but on the off days I go in with my tranexamic acid, and I alternate. So this is 3 times a week, and this is 2 times a week. And then I have rest days over the weekend where I don't use anything because I believe in just giving your skin a break sometimes. So today is a retinol day, so we're gonna go in with retinol. I have applied a pea-sized amount of retinol to minimize any kind of signs of irritation. And I'm just going to dot that onto the face and make that work for me and spread it in a nice, even, thin layer. This retinol is really, really good, and it's one of the strongest over-the-counter treatments that I have found. I really like it, but if you are new to retinol and you're scared to try it, I recommend a retinol ester. Something like the Granactive Retinol Emulsion by The Ordinary would be a great option. Okay, so I probably have some retinol residue on my hands, and I am going to very lightly pat under my eye. I do this because I'm not a novice to retinol and I haven't experienced irritation, but I like the residue method because it ensures I don't get too too much under the delicate eye area. And applying retinol under the eye area actually can help thicken and strengthen that skin over time, which is exactly what you want because that skin is vulnerable being that it's so thin. But I love retinol as an ingredient. It helps with so many things, including acne, texture, clogged pores. So if you're wondering about whether retinol would be right for you, definitely consult your dermatologist. And if you have any questions about retinol, drop them in a comment below and I'd be happy to answer you. So this is what my skin is looking like now. Let's go into some moisturizer. Now, my favorite moisturizer of choice is the Cosrx Advanced Snail Mucin. And if you haven't heard of Snail Mucin, it is an amazing ingredient for boosting hydration levels in the skin, and there are actually some relatively promising studies that suggest that it also helps fade dark spots and hyperpigmentation. I absolutely love it as an ingredient. It's also not heavy, but it really packs on the hydration, and it just makes my skin feel and look so dewy and hydrated. I like to take it down my neck as well. I spread this moisturizer all over my skin. I also take it under the eyes because I found that it's light enough where it's not causing me any kind of milia. I've also talked about how I don't believe that eye creams are necessary all the time, so I like to take my moisturizer and take it under the eyes if it's not too heavy. I also take it and I put it onto the backs of my hands, and actually I do take it down the neck and chest. I'm just not doing that on camera. I've noticed a huge difference in this boosting my hydration levels in the winter and kind of helping minimize any dryness I get from my retinol. And I think a lot of different skin types would like it because it's very lightweight, but it packs a punch of hydration. Last but not least, because I'm dry and because it is winter, I have got to put you on the Ren Overnight Recovery Balm. This is one of my absolute favorite treatments, especially for the winter. So it kind of has a texture similar to Vaseline in the pot, but it is way less greasy. It does not feel heavy on the skin, but it helps soothe redness, irritation, it helps with dry patches. It contains almond, borage, and linseed oils, and these oils are rich in lipids that really help rebuild our skin barrier. And I just take a little bit with my finger, kind of warm it up between my fingers and just press it in any areas that are dry. Typically, this area here on the sides of my nose needs attention, and I find that this doesn't feel too heavy. It doesn't feel like it's clogging my pores. It doesn't feel like it's greasy or sitting on my face for a long time. I even can get away with using this in the morning before makeup if I feel like I have little dry patches or little bits of texture. But so far, this has been such a staple in my routine, and it's one of my absolute favorite products from Ren. I highly recommend it if you're a little bit scared to try a richer emollient balm. I also like to take any excess on my fingers and rub them into my cuticles. It's really kind of just helped keep that area really soft in the wintertime. Alright you guys, and that concludes my evening winter skincare routine. I hope that this video was helpful. As always, if you have any questions, just drop me a comment down below. Thank you so much again to Amanda for asking me to collaborate on this video. I am so excited to see her skincare routine and what her favorites are. Cannot wait, so go ahead and head over to her channel next. Once again, you guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week. I am going to say farewell and go to sleep, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!